Riverdale is known for allowing its many characters to explore their sexuality, resulting in almost every combination of pair-ups, hookups, and totally unforgettable moments. Here are all the times a kiss on Riverdale made viewers' stomachs churn, brains metaphorically explode, or tweens sit up and scream, "What?" On Riverdale, Archie is primarily stuck with Veronica. But in the first season, one of Archie's storylines almost seemed to suggest to viewers that the show wasn't afraid to go absolutely anywhere. His first romantic entanglement on the show was with Miss Grundy, his music teacher at Riverdale High School. In a big departure from the Archie comics, the Riverdale Miss Grundy was a 20-something who engaged in torrid, graphic encounters in her car with one of her teenage students. Not only was their brief affair illegal, it was also gross and qualifies as assault. As Cosmopolitan put it, "Make no mistake, Miss Grundy and Archie's Season 1 relationship constitutes assault and possibly rape. When Miss Grundy is discovered by Archie's father, she's forced to leave her job." As KJ Apa told USA Today, "I guess that's a really inappropriate kind of romance he has going on there." Riverdale ended its first wild and wacky season on a sad and shocking note. Archie's sweet, kind, and doting single dad, Fred Andrews, was gunned down in Pop's chocolate shop by an unidentified assailant. The blood poured as he was seemingly about to die in his son's arms. When Riverdale returned for Season 2, the action picked up where it left off. Fred survived, just barely, while Archie was left understandably shaken to his core. Archie coping with the ugly, brutally violent near killing of his beloved parent then led to an even weirder and possibly even more unexpected moment, albeit one with a lot more unclothed bodies writhing around. Only after he leaves Fred at the hospital and then goes home to walk his dog does Archie decide that he should maybe wash off his father's blood that's all over his body. It's when he's in the shower that love interest Veronica comes over and they engage in some very wet physical romance. To each their own, but sloppily kissing, groping, and making love to someone hours after their dad almost died, and when his blood is circling the shower drain, isn't the hottest of prospects. Also, as Vulture noted in an article solely about this scene, why does Veronica keep her pearl necklace on? In the Season 2 Riverdale episode, The Hills Have Eyes, core 4 characters Archie, Veronica, Jughead, and Betty retreat from the crime and angst-fueled shenanigans of Riverdale proper for a romantic getaway to a forest cabin. Romantic getaway is actually what Hiram Lodge calls it when he offers the trip to his daughter, Veronica, and her beloved Archiekins, which is a bit of a creepy thing for a parent to do. But drama still plagues these teens on what's supposed to be a chill weekend. Chocolate hits the fan after Cheryl Blossom calls Jughead to stir the pot and tell him about that one time that his girlfriend Betty shared a furtive kiss with Archie. How does the gang deal with this cross-couple canoodling? Well, the other two not involved in that illicit encounter have to smooch in order to make things right, of course. And so, while everybody is hanging out in the hot tub, Jughead and Veronica exchange a contrived, non-romantic, workman-like kiss, which seemingly makes everything right in the Riverdale world again. One of the first of many Riverdale mysteries also involves some near incest, which makes for some less than wholesome kissing sequences. Take Jason Blossom and Polly Cooper, for example. Found dead in Sweetwater River at the beginning of Riverdale, Jason is depicted primarily in memories and flashbacks, and as the boyfriend of Betty Cooper's older sister, Polly. He's a jock who initially just wants to add Polly to his list of conquests, but then they truly fall in love and they get pregnant, with Polly eventually giving birth to twins named Juniper and Dagwood. Their nostalgia and grief-flavored relationship isn't quite so innocent when it comes to pass that their love was forbidden, Romeo and Juliet style, by their respective families. Generations prior, some of the Blossoms broke away and changed their name to Cooper to disassociate with the weird and criminal clan. This all means that Jason and Polly are third cousins. Griffins and Gargoyles is an immersive fantasy role-playing game which casts a hypnotic, self-destructive spell over a number of high school students in Season 3 of Riverdale. Jughead is intrigued and aims to investigate by heading to the secret, unofficial G&G headquarters, where kids engage in the game's creepy gameplay. It's inside this bunker that Jughead meets up with probably Riverdale's most fervent G&G aficionado, Ethel, fully embodying the spirit and costume of her game character, Princess Ethelene. Jughead plays as Hellcaster, and after surviving a drink from a poisoned cup, Ethel insists that the Hellcaster kiss the princess, meaning Jughead has to kiss her. Coerced into it by a brainwashed classmate under extremely shady circumstances while inside of a dead kid's bunker, Jughead begrudgingly gives up a smooch. After the Jughead and Ethel kiss happened, Bughead shippers went nuclear, and the actor behind Ethel eventually called out the trolls. She tweeted, "I'm not stressed about it. Trust me. I just wonder what these people will think in like 10 years when they remember their Twitter and realize they insulted and attacked real human beings for their character on a TV show." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.